Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The lineman gets his hands on it. Incomplete. He's watching the quarterback the whole way. Got his paw in the passing lane. That's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Runs around him. He's got space. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Milrow with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Block inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down.
On the carry, here's Davian Pierce. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll row from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Gravity lying. Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun given out of Bigsby. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strip. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Purdy throwing here on first. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Milrow. It's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready? Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. And the 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good really on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
From the gun is Purdy. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hello, 79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Pistol now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. Space pass to 35. Headed right through the middle of the field. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Rolling out to his left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Purdy throwing here. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Give up the guts of Bigsby. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Watch out!
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one looking for Caden Prather. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Outside! Watch out! Up!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready! 68! Ready!
Hand off to the back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready to go.
To throw, here's Milrow. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Milrow. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey, let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
On the 14 after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Crack on, lady.
Third and long for him here. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
For Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rindo to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throw deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Caden Prather. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. No throw, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
27-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Get it.
Motioning the tight end left. Milrow with it on first. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Gay's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Galindo to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go get him, go get him, go get him.
From the gun, Milrow. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Milrow throwing on third down. He loses the football. And he falls on it. They're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. Fire us up. Up.
This is Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now it's Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's out right along the 40.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Get set, get set. Runner.
From the gun is Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
18, watch out.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 29.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 18.
To the air, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question.
Loud and quick there, and they bring it to the turf. They're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
18. What's up?
Throwing from the gun. Caught out left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Going with Bigsby here. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down, Purdy to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. He's looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers, right? They're always thinking of the next one. But unfortunately, with that miss, well, this scorecard is going to end up ugly.
Here we go. Set. 70, step over.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That pass is caught by Wharton. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Get up.
Boom back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Back. 60 Eagles. 6.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Milrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
McGinn here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Viking 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line, second down.
Ready, go!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Troy Horton, his intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Third and long for him here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you have a chance to win. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Second and 16.
Get set!
Now it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Another 49er first down.
Purdy on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Get set!
Purdy on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, but physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Outside.
No throw, 3rd and long. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And off here for Bigsby. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the 49ers drop the lead back to 13. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.